There are a lot of reasons why we dine out, from being too tired to cook something yummy for ourselves at home, to being on a personal quest to seek out the restaurants that serve the best free bread. So when we started hearing rumors about the dirty secret behind free bread in restaurants, you know we had to do a little investigating. Aside from free chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants, there's probably no better perk of dining out than getting free bread before your meal. But what incentive does a restaurant have to serve free bread? After all, bread is pretty filling, so much so that it might convince diners to order less food than they'll actually pay for. Apparently, there are a few primary reasons to keep bringing you baskets of warm, fluffy goodness.
Holy moly! And these are free?
These are free.
For one thing, putting down a basket of fresh bread is a show of hospitality for guests. For another, it's a part of restaurant tradition. The earliest restaurants were often taverns that served just one meal per day. That meant they needed to sell as many meals as possible, so they couldn't have just a few diners eating all their food. To compensate, they gave customers lots of bread to fill them up, so there'd be plenty of the main course to go around. Bread, after all, is cheaper than pound after pound of meat. Plus, free bread gives customers something to focus on before their food comes out. If you're already eating something, you're less likely to be wondering where the other food you ordered is. That way, customers are less annoyed if the kitchen is running a little behind schedule. For the skeptics among us, there's a more devious theory behind that basket of free bread. Some have guessed that it's served because white bread makes your blood sugar spike after eating, which can actually make you hungrier. That means you may be more likely to order dessert later on. Whatever the reason, we're just thankful that free bread exists. Still, one of the most prevalent rumors about the free bread at restaurants seems to be that some restaurants serve the free bread left on tables to other customers if the first customers don't eat all of it. If this is true, why would anyone want to dip their hand in the bread basket again, knowing that many other hands may have done the same? Thankfully, those rumors might not be as true as some conspiracy theorists would have you believe.
$2, but everyone in front of me got free bread.
According to some restaurant employees, certain eateries really do reserve bread that goes uneaten on the tables. Anonymous restaurant employees on Reddit have claimed that if a customer doesn't eat the bread, it heads back to the bread warmer and waits for the next table. This, of course, led many people to point out that reusing bread like that is probably a health code violation. There aren't too many news stories about anyone getting food poisoning from eating the free bread at a restaurant, which is good news. You'd think there would be at least a few cases of illness being spread if people were really eating a bunch of bread that other people have already touched. After all, not everyone washes their hands after using restaurant bathrooms, so dirty hands do make their way into bread baskets. That said, some have pointed out that the average restaurant probably has a lot of uneaten and even unserved bread left at the end of the night. They have so much, in fact, that there's no need to reuse bread in basket after basket. They can simply use the bread in the kitchen that was never served if they need bread for things like bread pudding, stuffing, and croutons. It seems pretty unlikely that the bread in your bread basket was recycled from other tables, but there's another reason you might want to avoid eating the free bread brought before your meal.
I'll be at dinner just doing the bread and the seltzer, filling up like a hot air balloon.
According to some nutrition experts, while the bread basket may look and smell delicious, it might not be worth it for your health. That's because most restaurants serve you white bread, which isn't very nutritious. Plus, if you're willing to wait, you'll get plenty of calories and plenty of flavor from the rest of your meal. There's just no reason to also stuff yourself with bread. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.